Canelo, Saul Alvarez, Jermell Charlo, Lions Only, Undisputed versus Undisputed. I'm breaking this fight down. This is your boy JG. This is the Punch Report. In this video, we start to break down film study. Jermell Charlo, Canelo Alvarez. I'm going over all lead hand work, 1s, 3s, and 5s. Let's get into the content. Let's start off with Saul Canelo Alvarez, currently undisputed at 168 pounds. Lead hand work, that's 1s, 3s, and 5s, your jab, your hook, your uppercut. One of the things that makes Canelo Alvarez a sensational fighter and a tremendous boxer is his versatility. Let's get into the clips right now. We're taking a look at Canelo Alvarez versus Rocky Fielding, and let's take a notice about how he sets up a variety of ways to get this left hand off. Pause. Go to the jab, lead, uppercut, splits the guard, level change, go down the body, and continue to dig that liver. Rocky Fielding was feeling these body punches essentially right away and eventually succumbed to the shots. But Canelo Alvarez has a way of being able to get to certain spots with shots, land with accuracy and with power. He gets a ton of leverage on these shots. He's high level when it comes to placing that left hand, especially to the body. Very deceptive going upstairs. And then a punch that a lot of guys don't really throw in this day and age in boxing is that lead uppercut. They don't throw it in the manner and frequency in which Canelo throws it. That's why guys get hit with it a lot. You start getting hit upstairs. You see the hands of Rocky Fielding start to come up. Then you get wrecked to the body. Poor defensive choice by Rocky Fielding, basically. But Canelo Alvarez being able to see that, identify that, and understand, let me go to the body. He's a taller opposition, or a taller opponent, excuse me. I can level change. I can get to the body. I can do damage and remain safe for the most part. But we're talking about aspects of the 5 leading to the 3 to the body. But another thing that makes Canelo Alvarez sensational, if we move over to this clip of Caleb Plant, it's the variety. It's the deception. Level change, sell it downstairs, go back upstairs. Leaping left hook lands for Canelo Alvarez on Caleb Plant. This is the beginning of the end. I believe it was the 11th round before he eventually stops Caleb Plant. Let's take a look at that one more time. Canelo Alvarez sells low downstairs, leaping left hook, drops Caleb Plant, and the rest is history. A great jab, great left hook, great uppercut, the ability to sell one thing, deliver another, mix it up, mix up speed, mix up timing, mix up power. The lead hand work for one Canelo Alvarez is impressive. And I break it down from this perspective because Canelo, at the height of his power, when he's utilizing 3 punches off one side and it's the punches closest to the opposition, right? Your 2's going to come from the backside. Has to travel a little further. You can be that deceptive in a short period of time and space, sell one thing, get something else off, confuse the opposition, and then land significant damaging shots. It's what makes Canelo sensational as a boxer. He gets knockouts, but the dude can box. You know, he's grown in the sport of boxing. I have my criticisms. I really, really do. I'll share some of those in the back end of this video. But Canelo Alvarez, at the height of his power, utilizing that variety while landing power is what makes him sensational. If I go over to my man, Lions Only, Jermell Charlo, interestingly enough, he gets the majority of his great work done with the lead hand action. More specifically, his jab, which we got to talk a lot about, and his left hook. If I look at the Rosario fight, this is like a legendary knockdown. He scored multiple knockdowns against Rosario. We'll put the clips up right here. But it's this double jab upstairs, stab jab to the body that drops Rosario. Let's take a look at it again. That's one of the most ridiculous body shots I've ever seen because you're thinking to yourself, and I'm going to leave the audio in too. I'm going to leave the audio in. Take a look at it. It's one of the most hellacious shots you see. You know, Rosario, he's flopping around on the ground. I need to see more of that jab work, especially in this fight against Canelo, despite the good head movement that we know. We talk about the defense in another video. Jermell Charlo has gotten into an all-action style where he doesn't utilize his great jab as much. And if you can put guys down like that with a jab, that's something you need to be banking on. He needs to box against Canelo or it's going to be a long night. Tony Harrison, take a look at the clips right here. Then we'll move over to Castano. He's dropping guys with his lead hand work, short, tight left hooks, beautiful timing. If you look at this knockdown right here of Tony Harrison is fairly disciplined with the offhand, trying to catch the ear, but it's the precision punching of Jermell Charlo. Catches him on that little temple side, wobbles him, starts the beginning of the end of a fight that was very close. Jermell Charlo, Tony Harrison 2 was a close fight until it wasn't. Jermell Charlo dropped him in the second, drops him late, I believe in the 11th, then stops him in that same round. Too much power, too much tenacity, but it all started with that left hook, that left hand. Brian Castano, Jermell Charlo, great fight. First fight, ruled a draw, back and forth action. It was the left hand, as we go to the clips right here, of Jermell Charlo that really sealed the deal. Inside tight, you see Castano try to be disciplined, have the high guard, have the hands at home. Power, precision, gets it done. You see the count. Jermell Charlo follows it up. Left hand to the body, left hand upstairs, left hand upstairs, left hand to the body, drops him, stops the fight. Jermell Charlo, and it's a ton of fights that use these 3 clips because I'm trying to keep it relatively short. The jab to Rosario, the left hand to Harrison, the left hand to Castano multiple times is bread and butter for Charlo. Both of these gentlemen have very, very good left hands, be it the jab or the hook. If I'm leaning one direction for who's going to be better suited to get their stuff off, is going to be Canelo Alvarez. He has more variety. He has a lot more deception, and he can present a variety of looks that tell the defense to go one direction, and then he sells another direction. Couple that with the fact that he has a lead uppercut that Jermell Charlo probably has, doesn't deploy it as much. Canelo deploys it often to get the hands elevated and then rip to the body downstairs with that 3. Let me know what you guys think. This is just one of many breakdowns. I'm not giving a prediction in this video, but I will tell you this. Jermell Charlo this is an uphill battle for him. If Canelo comes in at his best, and I think that he needs to, it's going to be a tough fight for Charlo. I'm not saying that he can't win, but he's got some work to do. Canelo Alvarez, at the height of his power, is just tough to beat if you're not a super, super slick boxer. I'm concerned about the all-action style that Charlo brings to the table, which is fan-friendly and it promotes knockouts. But Canelo Alvarez is very, very savvy, so we got to talk about that more. This is your boy, JG. This is the Punch Report. We out.